Hello everyone, and welcome to Family of Fun. And this is going to be one of our craft videos, and I'm going to show you how to make a paper or snowflake ornament that you can hang on the tree. This one is complete from start to finish. I have some here that I've made, I just have not put the string on them yet. These are, you can make all different kinds any way you want. I have a pad of 6x6 paper, and you can get one ornament per sheet, so that's kind of handy. You won't have any waste. And I have my cutting board here to show you. I did use 12-inch paper from the Frosted Peppermint collection, and all I did was take a piece of the paper, which I'll show you with one of the 6-inch ones because I've already got some cut. But all I did was cut a 6-inch strip. That would be my 6-inch strip right there. And then you cut it 1/2 inch size. So you would measure 1/2 inch, which I've marked here, and then you would just cut and make a 1/2 inch strip. And you need 12 of these. Okay, so you're going to need 12 strips of paper, 6 inches long by 1/2 inch wide. And I've chosen this pretty pink with red sparkles. And then you'll need, I used embroidery thread as my hanger, and I used a little tack to make a hole, a needle for the thread, and then some embellishments of whatever kind you want. I've got some snowflakes here that I'll choose from when I'm finished making the project. So with that, let's get started. Okay, so we're going to begin by, this is going to be the part I want showing. This is going to be the part on the inside. So that's be the part that faces up. And you're going to fold it in half. And I wouldn't make like a super strong crease, but just a little crease so you know where the half point is. And do the same with this piece. You're going to start off with 6 pieces for the front and 6 pieces for the back. So now, right where you've made your fold, put just a little teeny dot of the glue and make like a cross. And there you have it. That's your first step. And then here's my other pieces. 4 more pieces here. So you take your next piece and you're going to glue it right next to this, really close, not even 1/4 inch in between, as close as you can get it. So this is where we're going to place our first piece with a small little dab of glue. And then place your piece as close to there as you can. There's your first piece down. Then I turn it, because we're going to put one on the other side, just like this, right next to it. Close as you can get it. There you go. Now you have this 3 little legs like that. And then for your next 2 pieces, you're going to weave them in so that they're here and here. So you'll take your first piece and you will put the 2 on the outside on top and the one here on the bottom. The one in the middle is on the bottom. So you wove it. You wove it in, and you're going to hold it in place, picking up this piece, a dab of glue, and then a dab of glue on this side, and then a dab of glue right there, so that you have glued it down nice and neat. I like to get rid of all my little spider webs from the glue gun. And there, that piece has been woven in. Now then I always turn it to the other side, because I'm going to put this piece on that side. And I go, I'm weaving it in, putting the middle piece underneath of this piece. I'm doing the same exact steps where I put it as close as I can. And then I put a small bit of glue right there and glue it down. Then you glue the other side like that, and then you make sure and glue here. And this is your first step to forming your snowflake. Now for the part that is a little more complicated but pretty easy to do. You're going to take one strip from one side and one strip from the opposite side like this. You're going to kind of curl them into each other, and you want to put the left on the bottom and the right on the top, just like that. So I put some glue right here, and I bring this around like that. And there you have your first little snowflake petal. So now you want to turn it and take your next little leg strip, your next little strip on the left, and your next little strip on the right, and you're going to do the same thing. Put some glue here. Put your right over your left. I have found it's very important to do that. I tried it not paying attention and it didn't look right. So make sure you're putting the right over the left. I don't know if you could do left over right, because I've done all mine with the right on top of the left. And then you're going to turn it, and you're going to do it again. The right over the left. This is how it's turning out. And then one more time, you're going to do the same thing. You're going to put glue on the left piece, and then you're going to put the right piece on top, just like that. And that is your first part of your snowflake. And now I have 6 more pieces, and I'm going to do the same thing. And I'll be back as soon as I get that accomplished. Okay, as you can see, I've got my 2 pieces made. And now what you're going to do is you're going to flip one over, just like that. And you're going to give it a little turn, just a little one. And you're going to put it inside of this one. It's going to sit just like that. And then you're going to take the legs, or the other strip, the strip that's on top of all the other petals, let's call those petals, and you're going to put them inside, just like that. Put all your strips that are left inside of a petal. And then you're going to turn it over, and you're going to do the same thing. Take your strips, put them inside of a petal that they're laying on, just like that, of a snowflake petal. Now, once you've got it like that, you want to start gluing them down. So I always have to pick mine up to do this. See if I can do it. And I put a little glue right there. And I try to glue this close to the top of the strip as I can, just like that. Do the same thing with all. Put some glue right here, and then try to glue it as close to the top of the strip. One more time, I'll show you. A little glue right there on the petal. and then as close to the top of the strip, just like that. And I'm going to continue around and finish that on both sides. Okay, now that I've got all the strips glued down, they're all glued down, you're going to go around and you're going to trim it up a little bit so it looks nice and pretty. Because right now it looks a little funky. So I like to look at this side and line it up with the snowflake petal. And I just trim it just like this. You're just going to give it a trim so that it's with the petal. And you're going to do that on all the pieces. You're just going to go around and trim it up. Okay, now that I've got it all trimmed, I've got all the petals trimmed and they look pretty good. Got all my webs from my glue gun off, I do believe. Now I like to do a little embellishing, but you don't have to. I do have some that don't have anything in the center here. You can leave them just like that, but I like to put a little something in the middle. And I have some snowflakes that I think are really cute, and I have a little bit bigger. You could do whatever kind you want. So I'm going to use these two red ones right here, and I know they're sticky, but I like to put a little dot of the hot glue to make sure they stay on. It's just a little something to make it look a little more dressed. And I do it on both sides. And you can do whatever you like, it's your preference. I've taken some of the paper and fussy cut some of the pattern out that's on the snowflake paper that I've used and put it on there. Yeah, like this one here. I fussy cut this out and then I put that on there, both sides. So whatever you want to do, however you want to dress up your snowflake or leave it plain, it's up to you. Now then, for the finishing touches, because you want to be able to hang it on your tree, I just take a regular tack pin, thumbtack, whatever you want to call it, and I just take and push it through, make a small hole. That's all I do right there. And then I take my embroidery thread on a needle and I pull it through. I don't cut it yet. I wait till I get it on my snowflake. Just pull it through like that, and then you can take your needle off. Then you can take your thread and get it to the length that you want it. That looks about good right there. Just give it a snip. Then all you want to do is tie it just like this. You can use ribbon, you can use whatever you like. I like the string idea. I could have color coordinated it, but this seems to be just fine. Gold, I like gold color. And then there you have it. Your finished snowflake to hang on the tree. There you have it. I hope you guys have enjoyed this arts and craft tutorial. Please like, share, comment, and try it and let me know down in the comments. I would love to hear from you to see how your snowflake turned out. Thank you for joining me. Bye all my fun friends. See you next time.